I'm Didi.
And I'm Shantae.
And this is
The Block.
Shantae!
Hey, girl.
How have your week been?
Whew, I had an amazing week. I had a good week. The kids' graduation.
Yeah.
Girl, I graduated, baby. The little babies are grown now.
I don't know about grown, because I had two to graduate, a week ago. Baby, ain't nobody grown.
Well, not necessarily grown, but you know, they growing up. They getting up there.
That's it.
They getting up there, girl.
They definitely getting up there.
Well, it was a lot of kids, a lot of our children that graduated. That is amazing.
Definitely.
That is amazing.
Definitely.
So how have your week been, baby?
My week has been great. My day today was something else.
Please don't talk about it. We don't even. Ooh.
We don't need to acknowledge it and go back into it, because this day was something else.
Mm-hmm. But we here,
But we here now. We definitely here. Y'all, I want to know how y'all feel about, how you guys feel about last week's episode. I feel like it was a very good episode. I feel like Shantae, not this Shantae. If you watch, you already know. I feel like she spoke well, and she executed her interview.
Definitely, most definitely, she did. The vibes were wonderful.
Yes.
The vibes that we had during that
over the top. If you guys haven't watched that video, go ahead. After this one, don't leave just yet.
But see, you know, when you sit on the block, it changed the whole atmosphere. The block is, where you sit back, you relax, you kick off your shoes and, you enjoy it. The block is where you gonna be yourself, and you ain't gotta put on a persona or none of that. And we drink our wine, and we just, we have a good time. We want y'all to feel good about coming to the block, or we taking the block on tour and coming to y'all. Whichever occur.
We definitely want y'all to feel good about telling your story. We want you to feel good. We want you to feel comfortable. We want you to be confident in telling your story. And who better to tell it to?
In the blog.
Yeah,
this is an outlet, This is an outlet. We're not gonna
positive.
Yes, a positive outlet, positive atmosphere when you approach the room. Like you're gonna love it here. You're gonna want to come back. Trust me.
You're gonna want to come back. And we got something special for our previous and upcoming guests.
Yes.
If you have a story, feel free to hit one of us up, one of the hosts, and let us know. Or you can email us at podcasttheblog@gmail.com.
Or you can DM me at Shantae Nicole on Instagram, or Shantae Nicole on Facebook.
And it's Didi Corbett on Instagram and Didi Corbett on Facebook. And then also, you can also DM Sandra. She's not here sitting with us, but Sandra Abrams on Facebook. One of the three. But yeah, are you ready? Are you excited about the new guest for today?
Yes, I'm very much so excited about our new guest. This is going to be an amazing story. We might come across a little, emotional time, when she's telling her story, because this story impacted the city.
It did.
It impacted the city, and but it wouldn't be a better person to tell it than the person that we brought to the block to tell the story.
I agree. Yes, the person that we chose to bring is absolutely the best person to tell the story. Absolutely, absolutely. So let's not wait any longer.
Yeah. Let's get ready for our guest. Y'all ready? So if you gotta go, hurry up and go to the bathroom right quick or whatever, drink a little soda, get your soda and come on, hurry up, come on back. So
get your wine, water, whatever it is that you drink, grab it and come on.
We gotta get you some ginger ale.
Yeah, they don't care nothing about me. They don't care nothing about me. Y'all see episode after episode after episode, it is wine on the table. They in my spot I always have a wine glass. They don't care nothing about me. They don't care nothing about me.
We gonna get her some ginger ale,
They say I need to drink, But they don't influence me. Let me change that.
Yes,
they don't influence me to drink. They love that I don't drink, but sometimes they feel like I need a little sip.
Yeah, you be needing to relax a little bit, because when the last episode when we did Shantae, and you took a sip of that good wine, baby, you loosened up a little bit, baby. You did a little shug your shimmy. You opened up a little bit, girl. You did. You went to talking and telling about stuff that we needed to hear. You know, good stuff.
Y'all comment down below and let me know if y'all agree with Shantae. And also subscribe, like, all that good stuff.
And share.
Absolutely. But let's bring our guest out, and we're gonna allow her to introduce herself to you guys.
Hi everybody, my name is Janay. Most people know me by Pig or Janay Pig. I was invited to the block with my girl Shantae and Didi.
We happy to have you here.
Yes.
Thank y'all.
We glad you came on the block with us. We ready to hear your story.
Cause this is a big one.
Yeah, and this one I don't never talk about, so it should be interesting.
Yeah.
I guess I get comfortable.
Yeah, go on and get comfortable,
Yeah,
baby. I told you this is where you kick off your shoes. Yeah, this is where you kick off your shoes and relax your feet.
Yeah, be comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baby, this State Farm over here. You in good hands.
Baby, very good hands. Don't switch to Geico now.
Mm-mm.
So let's get with it, right? I decided to pick 2 wine choices. But I stuck with berry because berry Mary, Let us feel a little berry in here today. We got Stella Rose Blueberry and Stella Rose Berry. Which one you want today?
I'm gonna take the blueberry because it's black and I got all black.
I know that's right, girl. That's my kind of gal. Okay, so y'all, let's pour up our wine so we can get comfortable and get, settled in.
Relaxed. Well, so they can get relaxed.
I'm gonna pour my guests first.
Always.
Tell me when to stop, baby.
Oh, that's enough.
Cause I ain't trying to get nobody drunk,
Dante, how?
Didi.
See, I'm done.
That's it.
Baby, don't direct me.
Poke Pig a little bit more. She a little nervous.
Yeah, me.
Don't tell my business.
There you go. Okay, and me.
All right, y'all. Y'all wanna go ahead and toast up?
Yeah, let's take a toast. The block. Baby,
She did one of me.
baby, you better sip some of that wine.
What y'all only drinking like a soda?
Yeah, baby, more than what you just did.
Cup it like some water. Let me see.
Go on and get a little taste so you can loosen up, baby. You gotta tell a big story.
It's me talking about cup it like some water.
The water be too cold, you can't drink it too fast.
Room temperature.
Y'all like room temperature water?
I do.
Give me lukewarm, but they say that's good for women
It
to
goes
drink
down, yeah,
lukewarm water. Too cold of a water is really not good for you.
I drink them either way though. I like
Me
it.
too.
Period.
If Pig drank that, I'm gonna drink half of that. Let's go.
Oh, that's gonna be sitting there for a while. Then I just like to sit up slow. I'm a lady.
Ooh,
Oh, I know that.
baby, let me grab my drink to that.
Well, if you drink it throughout the interview, I guess I'm gonna be halfway.
Yeah, drink yours.
Y'all want me to echo?
This is a nice little taste though. It's not a
Like
bad
Stella
taste.
Rose.
Yeah, that's a nice little nice taste, nice berry taste.
It's okay. It needs some ice. It's hot. I don't see I can drink that hot wine like that.
You don't tell me you drink wine at all.
Yeah,
Right.
to be honest. I did a little something. Y'all say? You say something? You say that for real?
Yeah,
You just saying that?
it had more than that in the BD.
I know that's right. But how has your day been going?
Oh, this been a long day.
Long day?
Yeah.
I think that for all of us.
Yeah, that hit everybody
It's
today.
definitely been a long day. So I need to relax.
Somebody tried to stop us.
But
Yeah, I'm here though.
the
So
devil is a liar, He's a very big liar.
I made it.
You got a story to tell, baby. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You'll do good. You'll do good.
Well, I do want to let y'all know that y'all will be the first people I ever really talked about it to.
See, and that's a privilege because you made it your business to come on the block with us. You didn't let your hard, long day stop you. You kept pushing. You made a way, and that's a good thing. You're a writer. You inspiration to others. This your outlet.
Absolutely.
You gotta heal too.
Yeah.
Remember that.
A Mother of four shot to death at the Raceway gas station on Lem Turner Boulevard. Her family identifying her as 28-year-old Tatum Smith.
She's the life. She's the life of the family, life of the party. That's Tatum.
And that was just one in a string of deadly incidents starting off May violently here in Jacksonville.
And yesterday alone, there were 4 shootings and 1 stabbing across the River City, 3 of them deadly. And today, the family of the woman gunned down at a gas station spoke exclusively with News4Jax reporter Ann Maxwell. Ann.
Mary, they tell me they think she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Evidence of the shooting is still on display here. You can see 2 gas pumps blocked off with caution tape. One of them appears to have had the bricks just blown off of it. Again, Smith's family telling me they don't know why anybody would want to hurt her. Family members described Tatum Smith as an inspirational speaker, a generous friend, and a loving mother.
Mother before anything.
Smith's sister, Anisha Haynes, and her mother, Tanika Bird, tell News4Jax Smith had a podcast where she would take calls from listeners and pray for them or counsel them.
She touched a lot of lives. She really have.
She was shot to death at this Raceway gas station over the weekend. According to police, her body was found lying against the gas pump next to a car. A News4Jax crew at the scene saw at least 6 bullet holes in the car and dozens of evidence markers in the back of the parking lot. Several evidence markers are also seen near the gas pump. A witness told News4Jax they heard what sounded like 50 to 75 rapid-fire shots. Smith leaves behind 4 daughters from ages 1 to 9 years old.
I love my mommy.
You want to say something, Joey?
I miss her.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you. And we have reached out to the JSO about this. They say this is still an ongoing investigation. They're asking anybody with any information about what happened here over the weekend to give them a call. Live in Jacksonville and Maxwell, Channel 4, the local station.
Okay, so you're here to tell us about your cousin, Tatum.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with, because that day started fun.
Yeah, it was my birthday actually. We was getting ready for my birthday party.
So tell us about you starting from earlier that day, you preparing yourself for that night, for your party.
I was really kind of like frustrated that whole day, and I just felt like something was off. And I remember telling one of my friends, I was like, I don't know, I just got this feeling. I don't want nothing to happen, you know.
You said those words?
Mm-hmm.
Speak up.
And I was just like, I don't know, I just got this feeling. I was like, I don't know. But I don't know if it's because I was aggravated. You know, when you're running around trying to get yourself ready, you kind of be like frustrated. So later on, Taylor ended up calling me. And she was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't know, I just want to cancel the party. I'm aggravated. I don't even want to have the party no more. Mm-hmm. And she was like, you know, she was always being like really, really positive. Like she was the one like gonna try to put you in better spirits. And she was like, no, you know, cousin, I feel like you should do this. It's been so much going on with us these last few years. I feel like you're bringing everybody together. Mm-hmm. So I was like, she was like, just, you know, relax, whatever. Don't let nothing or nobody ruin your night. We finna have fun, and I'll make sure you have fun. So I was like, okay. I ended up hanging up the phone. She ended up texting me. And she was just, you know, checking with me, making sure like I had security and everything. So I was just like, you know, I got security, police, undercover police, everything, because I knew it was going to be something big. Even though it was an invite only party, I knew people who wasn't invited was still going to come. So after she said, I was like, you know, I ain't going to worry about it. We're going to have a good time or whatever. So that was that. You know, I still was kind of like frustrated, but I kind of like shook it off and, you know, continue getting myself, you know, ready for the day. I was getting all the liquor and everything, putting it in the car so we could take it to the building. And once all the decorations got done or whatever, I went and got my makeup done, went back home. Still just felt kind of like crazy, but like I say, I think it was too because I know it was gonna be big, you know. So I had to get myself ready. I didn't want nothing to go wrong. I'm like really a perfectionist. Yeah.
And they were good friends. They like she used to talk about her because she would text me from time to time, my cousin Risha, and would say stuff about Tatum was like, you know, how she would uplift her when she was down. So, you know, she would uplift her when she was down. She, you know, she shared a couple thoughts on Facebook when she passed. When she finally decided to jump back on Facebook, she was just like, what she missed the most about her friend / sister. You know, so, you know, Tatum had a big impact on this city.
She really did, and like a lot of people confided in her. And you know, this kind of off topic, but it is like a few weeks before she passed away. I never forget. I got up one morning and I called my best friend, and it didn't dawn on me until after she passed away that this dream was her. And the dream, it was one of her friends. I won't state the friend name, but I remember calling my best friend and I was like, I had a dream about such and such. I was like, you think I should reach out to her and tell her that, you know, I had a dream something happened, just to be careful? And my best friend was like, no, I don't think you should call her. She said, because, you know, sometimes your dream, it don't always be the person in the dream. So I was like, yeah, you're right. I said it could be, you know, something else. You know, because I am a dreamer. I dream a lot of stuff that has happened. And so, you know, I didn't think nothing else into it. I kind of left it there. So when the situation happened, I was kind of like, it brought me back to that dream. Like,
That's what was in my dream.
because I was wondering, like, why would I dream about her friend? Like, me and her friend isn't, you know, we aren't really close. You know, when I see her out, we speak or whatever, but not close enough to where I would actually be having a dream about her.
Yeah. Wow.
That's deep.
Them dreams are something now.
Yes.
And do you care to elaborate on the dream?
So in the dream, it was kind of like the friend was in some type of trouble. Like a bunch of people was surrounding her. You know, it never showed like the friend getting killed or anything. It just like, to me, what I got from the message was like something is gonna happen to her. So that's why I was asking my best friend, like, do you think I should reach out to her? You know, because I didn't know at that moment what was gonna happen to her. I just know in a dream that something was gonna happen to her, and it was like these people just surrounding her or whatever, you know. And so I was just like, okay, you know, maybe it's not nothing. You know, I'm not close with this girl. Usually when I dream something, I'm close with the person. And it was just like people were surrounding her in the dream. It's just like she was like in danger.
Wow.
Whew.
That's deep.
So going to getting ready for the party, did you know, how did Tatum act or elaborate anything about Tatum when you was getting ready for the party or trying to get y'all set together?
Like,
how did that go?
Yeah, like,
did
did she calm you down? Did you finally get?
Yeah, so she had finally calmed me down. After we hung up, I ended up going to get my makeup and stuff done. And so I kind of like stopped answering the phone because I didn't want nothing else to aggravate me.
Yeah.
When we got we at the party now. I'm walking in the door. They were already there. No, actually, Tatum wasn't there. Tatum was supposed to go get her brothers. We have like these picture boards of everybody that we've lost. So we the theme of my party was a formal party, like dressy party, but it was also dedicated to the other people that we had lost, because we had like a death each year. Every year we lost somebody, and so I wanted them there with their pictures, the little board things that we got. And I just remember when I walked in, I gave, you know, everybody a hug. I gave Tatum a hug. And what I can remember, because like I say that night, you know, I remember bits and pieces. Remember her having her brother's board, and she was running in the door, and somebody was like, girl, he late to the party. Talking about the board. He late to the party. And she was like, better late than never. I think I got that on a video with somebody, like, actually saying it, till I have to look through my phone. But you know, and it was just a good night. Like, if everybody videos, everybody pictures, like, she just never left my side. Like, I don't know, she just was glowing that night. And we get to the party, we go to drinking and everything, everybody, you know, just having a good time. But she just never left my side. Like, in almost all the videos that I have, she's literally right there in the videos with me. They hate it. They always say I'm the crybaby. I cry a lot. Like I say, because we dealt with multiple deaths, and it's like we trying to get over one and something else happened. I had a breakdown in the middle of the dance
At the party? Why? Like what were you going through at the moment? Just thinking about
Still grieving.
them and
Still
seeing their
grieving.
poster boards. And
Seeing their poster boards, and I just was like, dang, they supposed to be here with us. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was happy at the same time because we all was together and we hadn't all really been together like that in a long time besides when we were getting ready for a funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody was like, no, Pig, we're not doing it. Let me go find Tatum. They know Tatum she always can calm me down. And I remember her coming over there and she hugged me. And she was like, no, cousin, we're not doing this. I love you. I told you I never, as long as I got breath in my body, you always got me. You ain't got to never feel like, whew.
Take your time.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time.
You don't have to ever feel like you don't got nobody. I done had a ball. I want to go home and get in my bed. And she was like, her and one of my other friends was like, no, it's your birthday. You know, let's go to the tent. And I was like, I don't want to go to the tent. I want to go home. And she was like, we could just go for a little while. Let's just go for a little while. And I was like, I'm going just for you. I said, I'm not staying long. I said, no, I'm not driving or whatever. So I say, well, we'll meet y'all there. I said, because I got to get this building together. You know, I don't want no problems, so we got to clean up. So, you know, a couple people stayed back and helped me clean up. And we had probably been cleaning up probably about 15, 20 minutes, I'm going to say at the most.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of my friend's boyfriend was like, y'all go ahead and go, I'll stay back, because we had to get the little sticker off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, and he cleaned buildings and stuff, you know, him and my friend, they clean buildings. And so he said, I'll stay back and whatever ain't done, I'll finish it.
Okay.
So we all jumped in the car. It was like, I believe it was me, two of my friends, and one of our other cousins. And so we was leaving. Mind you, the way we went to get to the tent wouldn't have been the way to really go, because we could have went another way.
Mm-hmm.
But we ended up going down Lim Turner.
So Tata, you say her and the other friend left. Did they ride together?
They rode together in the car together, and I ended up after we cleaned up. So they left before we did.
Right.
A lot of people did, because we was just gonna all meet up at the tent. So me, two of my friends, and one of our other cousins, we ended up getting in the car together.
Okay.
So we was riding down Lim Turner. Mind you, we could have, you know, like I say, went the other way. We ride down Lim Turner, so we drunk, you know, we just whatever. So I just happened to look over. My brother has a white car. So I was like, we got by the racetrack. I was like, that look like my brother's car. Let's go up there so I could be able to get us some money to pay to get in the tent, because I'm not gonna pay for nothing. It's my birthday. So while I'm saying that, someone else in the car, I don't remember which one said it, but they was like, oh, look like somebody running. There might be some domestic violence going on over there. So, you know, at this time, we all want to pull in because we want to go be nosy, like to see if somebody fighting or something, you know, to see what's going on. But we were in for a rude awakening. When we pulled up, nobody was there, no police, no nothing. So we'd have never knew that nothing was going on, nothing had just happened, nothing, because like nobody was there, no police, no nothing. And we just seen a girl running. So, we pulled in on the side of the racetrack. We didn't even get a chance to pull all the way in the gas station. We were like, I don't know if y'all been to that racetrack on Lim Turner before. Somebody was like, that looked like such and such. You know, I won't say no names.
Mm-hmm.
That look, which is Tatum's friend. Mm-hmm. So they was like, what the heck she got going on? So we all get out the car and we noticed that she's like trying to catch her breath. She can't breathe. So we like, what's going on? What's going on? And you know, she kept trying to say like Tatum, but she couldn't really get it out. Mm-hmm. So I just remember yelling like, what you mean, Tatum? What happened to Tatum? So by that time I just remember her pointing, and at this point, a lot of this I'm not gonna remember because I blacked out so many times from what was said to me. I remember her pointing. When she pointed, it's like everybody, I just remember everybody who was in the car with me, we just took off full speed running. Towards whatever she was pointing to. Mm-hmm. And I just remember, I just said, and just took a deep breath. And I just remember like just seeing, you know what I mean? Like just seeing that, and like it's traumatizing. And I think that's why I don't talk about it. Mm-hmm. Because like it's different getting a phone call You know what I mean? It's
Than
different getting a
actually
phone
seeing
call
it.
than actually pulling up somewhere where you think you finna go see a fight, or somebody's arguing with their boyfriend, and you actually pulling up and seeing your people on the ground at a gas pump. You know what I mean? She wasn't no troublemaker. You know, wrong place at the wrong time. So I remember when we was running full speed, like I said, was nobody up there at this time. No police, no ambulance, no nothing. It had literally, before we pulled in, just happened. I just remember after seeing that, I remember the police finally pulled up, and all I can remember is somebody grabbed me, and I just fainted. I don't really remember much after that because they said that I fainted. My friends said that I fainted like 3-4 times. They had to put me in the ambulance truck because they said my body was in shock.
Did you, when y'all did run towards her and see her, was she responsive or
No.
was she not at all?
She was literally just.
No up and down, no breathe up, no air up and down.
It's like I didn't go and touch. I didn't touch her,
Yeah.
but it's because I stopped. And when I stopped myself, it's just like, you know how you can just feel your body just like
You was in a state of shock.
again. You know what I mean? Like I can't even really explain it. Like a phone call is different.
Yeah.
And I think if somebody would have called and said, "Come up here, such and such just happened,"
Because you could have not saying prepare yourself, but you could have prepared yourself to
You know what you're walking
something
into.
something has happened
Right.
Not
versus
to pull up somewhere and then
voila.
it's there.
You went from a smile to a frown in like a split second.
She was in a state of shock. She was in a state of shock. Not thinking, not knowing. You know, like you said,
And it's
y'all was
like-
going up there to be nosy. And
like why me? You know what I'm saying? Why do things keep happening to me? You know, so that's all. It's like, you know, you got to think about everything that's gonna come with it. Even though it didn't happen at the event, the first thing they're gonna say is, "Oh, you know, something happened at big party." You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had so much guilt.
Yeah, but I mean it's not your fault, and I mean it didn't happen at your party.
But it's not on you.
yeah, you know how the streets is, and
absolutely.
how especially our city, they're gonna say, "Oh, it happened at pig party." You know, even if it wasn't there, but they're gonna say that. You know, that's how people do
People
it.
always gonna have something to
Right? They're gonna always have something to say.
And I just remember when I finally did shake back. I don't know after how long it was. I don't know, because I know my friend said she had to argue with the ambulance people to not take me to the hospital. You know, and I just remember I just kept apologizing like to everybody, because I just felt like everybody was gonna hate me. Like this show, you know, if you would have never had this party over here, she would have never been at this gas station. You know what I mean? And I felt that way for a very long time. Like if I would have never had this party on the north side, she would. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't have been at that gas station.
Yeah, but we don't. None of us know our time.
Nor hour.
So who's to say?
But I understand where you coming from, in the sense of through this event I was already feeling funny and feeling like I don't want to have this event, and this is the feeling that I got, and I still had it, and my cousin is gone. I don't want that burden on me that it's my fault.
And I felt that way for a very, very long time. I can honestly say, I'm not even gonna say right now I still don't feel that way. You know, I can't say I think more positive. I try to tell myself that everything that's gonna happen in the world is already written.
Already. And you got to look at the fact of who she was, what she stood for, what she put out into the atmosphere.
So
She
it's
didn't
like
put
a
nothing
survivor's
negative.
guilt with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already going through this, Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm already still trying to grieve everybody else that we've lost every year. The last few years, it's been a death every year. And it's like, now you hit me with this.
It's a hard pill to swallow. But always keep in mind, God gives his hardest battles to his toughest soldier. You might not want to be the toughest one, but you was chosen to be the toughest one. And you gotta fill those shoes to be the toughest one. She passed the torch to you. When she stood by you that night, all night long, she encouraged you to have that party. She had the time of her life.
She did.
She had the time of her life.
And who she had the time of her life with?
With you. She passed you the torch. Look at what you do now. Look at what you do now to encourage other people.
The same thing she was doing.
The same thing she was doing. Her spirit is within you. You have to keep it going. Coming to the block was, I'm going to say that coming to the block, I'm glad you came. Because you have a book out. And it's called Healing Pages. You have to heal too. Because you got time enough to sit there and be like, oh my God, like get it right.
And you know it's a possibility, like okay, they might be helping.
They good.
Like you just want to be nosy and you realize it's your people, like it's true.
And to see her, experience. How you seen her, you know, like that's traumatizing. Like you said, it's traumatizing, and I can only imagine. That's a hard pill to swallow. But you got the torch now. You have the floor now.
Are you able to speak about the her homegoing? How that? Tell us how that went.
It went really well. They actually photographer. His name is JB Spielberg. He does a lot of our stuff. He does a lot of people's stuff in the city. He actually did a video of it. It was really nice. You know, he didn't do the actual inside, but walking into the funeral, like I just like, it's like I was okay outside, but once we got inside the church, it's just like, I couldn't even make it to the casket. Like I stopped maybe like 4 rows before the casket because I was having a panic attack. You know, just trying to catch my breath and stuff or whatever. So I never walked up to the casket to actually see her. When I sat down and I finally was able to get myself together, you know, I looked up there, but I never walked to the casket. I just couldn't do it. I was just like sick in my stomach. You know, and like I said, I was still dealing with my own thoughts too. And you know, to actually see it in your face, like she's really laying in the casket. She didn't deserve it. You know, I don't really think a lot of people deserve death, but certain people just don't deserve it at all.
Well, you're brave for coming here to tell your story. I know it was hard, but you did it. And you did it with us, so we thank you for doing that. We thank you for coming to sit with us.
This was a hard one to hear. It was a hard one to hear. Especially because she was such an amazing person. She had a big impact on many different people in the city. Like you say, she had a hotline that people could call to help people. She was a helping hand. Anonymously, she was a helping hand. And to have that happen to her, it's like, what did she do so bad to deserve such a
And I think that was like one
act?
of the questions I kept asking. Like, you know, a lot of people always say wrong place, wrong time. How do you know what's the wrong place?
Right.
How do you know what's the wrong time?
It's the wrong time for us. For us. That's how we look at it. It's the wrong time, but
it's you know, it's the vicious act of vicious, inconsiderate, evil people that just they have no words in the world. Like they don't have a care of who is going to impact or who is going to hurt. They don't care. They just out to get whatever they can get done and try to make themselves known or make themselves have a name. But you destroyed a mother, you destroyed a friend, you destroyed a sister, a daughter. Like you destroyed a person who was
loved.
She was an amazing gift to a lot of people. You know, she was an amazing gift to a lot of people. You know, like they say that the rose grow from a concrete. You don't find many that grow from a concrete. You don't just imagine, you don't just one day walk up the sidewalk and see this rose coming out the concrete. You're not going to find that all the time. So when you do see it, it's like, wow. These people these days, the days that we living in, is scary. It's scary because, like you say, she at the gas station getting gas or going to get chewing gum to get ready to go party and finish having her a good time, and it ended right there. They say wrong place at wrong time. Sometimes people can rush your death. Yeah. Some people can put you in a situation, they rushing it. That might not have been God's timing. That might not have been God's timing. We always say, oh, that's God's timing. Might not have been God's timing.
How long now?
It's been 2 years.
Okay. And how are you now?
I could say mentally, I'm in a better space than I was. I'm just doing more like inner healing, just trying to find other things to kind of like keep myself busy. Because I used to be like down and depressed a lot. I would have my moments where I'm okay, but for the majority of it, I was always like sad, asking like, why?
So I don't mean to cut you off. What is your coping mechanism? What do you do?
Right.
And like, what can you introduce a writing that you do? Like,
yeah. So last year, I want to say around July. I was just thinking of other ways that I could help other people that was grieving. As I stated earlier, like, cause we had dealt with a death literally every year, and it's like I've always been one of those type of people that I like to help people. So it's like, even though I'm writing to help me, what can I do to help others? So I wanted to put together a journal. But I didn't want to do just a regular journal. Like most people go buy journals, it's blank when they open it. Like everybody can't just go off blank pages. Some people need things to actually be like, what, I never thought about that. So I put together like a guided journal. And when I was coming up with the questions and stuff, it was kind of like, dang, I didn't even think about this. So when I first finished it, the first one I ever purchased was one for myself. It's like, even though I was putting it together, I wasn't answering the questions at that time. I wanted to wait till I actually got the actual journal. And so I started to fill it out myself, and it just was like deep, and once I did start filling them, like I got so much good feedback. Like everybody was just like, how the grief section really helped them. They never knew they needed that. They never thought about the questions. So that made me feel good. So once I seen that, I was kind of like, this is helping me. I feel good. It's making me feel good. I'm not only helping myself, but I'm helping other people. And I needed something to make me feel good because I wasn't feeling good for so long.
And that go back to when I said she passed you the torch. She passed you the torch. She stuck by your side that whole night until she left.
Right.
But she left something with you.
Right.
And she left healing pages with you.
Right.
So keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what
you're doing an amazing job. Your outlet that you are releasing to the public and allowing other people, because people have silent battles and they be scared to release or talk about their silent battles because they be so afraid of what other people think.
And people judging them. And I've always been that type of friend too. Like everybody always say like, I'm not a judgmental person, because I've been down a lot. I've been depressed a lot. I've been, stuff like that. So with all this that happened in my life these last couple of years, like I'm finally healing in my healing area.
Amen. I like that.
Well, thank you for coming again. I'm gonna keep saying that. Thank you for coming again. Tell the people where they can find you.
So you guys can follow, I have an inspirational, motivational page on Instagram. It's called j.NicoleWrites. Also, that's the name of my website. It's just jnicole.com. writes without the dot after the J. And don't follow me on Facebook.
Spell out your website.
And the website is JNICOLEWRITES.com.
So y'all hear where to find her at?
And where not to follow her at.
Right. And purchase y'all a copy of her book, Healing Pages. It's on Amazon, right?
Yes, it's also on
introduce it.
Amazon. You can either order through Amazon or my personal website. That's the website I just gave you guys. And be looking for more releases.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
We might be back on the block.
Yes, ma'am.
Woo. That was a tough one.
Listen, I was so speechless. I was scared to even ask any questions because you just don't know what to ask after hearing something like that.
I agree.
But she did a wonderful job. She did a wonderful job telling her story. Like you say, the block is a place where you turn your pain into purpose. You're able to release your emotions, and we're here. We're here to console you during your grieving moments. Like,
because who knows, your story, your situation can help someone else. No two stories are the same, but you can still help someone with your story. You can still help someone.
So don't be afraid. You know, sometimes, you know, a lot of people be scared to, you know, voice how they feel. Don't be afraid to voice how you feel.
And not so much of afraid to voice how they feel, more so scared to come to talk, to just the release. They're afraid of what the people may say or think, or are they speaking right, or it could be any of that, but it's more so that them just coming and being in front of the screen, and or am I doing it with the right people? Am I sharing it with the right people? But yeah, from the experiences that we have had, the people, every experience has been great. I can honestly say every experience has been great, and we look forward to meeting more of you guys. We look forward to meeting more. But we're gonna wrap this up, and yeah, make sure you guys don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
And catch us on the next episode of The Blog.